at this monstrous beauty. This is the British Valentine. Oh no. No guys, this is not the Valentine. This is the British Challenger 2 desertized version. This is the utmost British technology at tanks. I rarely build modern tanks, but for this review I have built this Tamiya British desertized Challenger 2. Why I have built? Because this is the as I have said before, utmost technology for English tanking. But where this history started? The history started at the start of World War II with British infantry tanks. That is the main point of our review. Let's go to our subject. But look at this beauty. Very good. What are we talking about today? Today we are talking about British Infantry Tank Mk.III Valentine Mk.II/4. This is where the story has started. At the start of World War II, English Defense Ministry designed two types of tanks. One is infantry tanks and the other is cruiser tanks. What is infantry tank? Infantry tank is basically well armored but slow tanks. Cruiser tanks were lighter tanks for speed. This is the Valentine infantry tank, and what is it called Valentine? Because Valentine is the code name for Vickers at the English Prime Ministry. This is the Tamiya version, released this year, and these tanks affected the modern tank design much more than other tanks. This tank was a small tank with 3 crews, a driver, loader, gunner and captain for the tank. This was a light tank if you compare to the opponents, for example Germans, Panzer III or IV tanks. This was a very reliable diesel engine powered, silent, durable tank. This leads to Russians and they have used these tanks nearly up to the end of the war. This tank has a 2-pounder anti-tank gun. It was an effective tank gun, but it was upgraded to 6-pounder guns for the Valentine 9 versions. Let's go to the sprues, but first we have to look for the instruction sheet. This is information sheet. It's giving some detailed information about the version and real photos of this tank at the Bovington Tank Museum. I think it would be much more better if it wasn't colored. It was colored. Detailed information, as I have said before. Good armored, 60mm in front, 30mm sides. In fact, it has a good speed, 24 km/h. GMC diesel engines and dimensions. It's a small tank. I will show you how small it was. It's a booklet, Tamiya instruction sheet. Tamiya started to give whole in parts. Very easy and detailed instruction sheet as we have expected from Tamiya. This tank has a very special running gear. It's a very special running gear for speed. This kit has link and length track set, and it's very good. I will show you later. Its instruction sheet is very clean, very detailed. There are 2 figures included with the kit. Of course, there is a paint scheme for British Army and for the Red Army. As I have said, it was leased to Russians for use up to end of the war. Russians like this tank, Red Army. Let's go to the sprues. The first sprue is lower body. And the third. Lower body has very good details. Valentine's hull is composed of bolts. Parts are not welded here, as you can see. They are bolted. Turret has a very good surface detail, as you can see. Upper turret part is very detailed too, with bolts, with smaller bolts. Mantlet is fantastic, very good. All of these parts are very clear and very good. Latest technology from Tamiya. The other sprue is composed of upper hull part and fenders. Fenders are very thin, very good. Look at the figures. Now I will show you how the small tank was. This is the upper hull part, which is almost with the front part. It's composing like this one. You see, the length of the tank is this. I'm showing you this Tamiya Mk.III. Look at this for comparison. It's both thinner and shorter. You see, this was a small tank for 3 crew members. No marks on the upper sides. There are some on the lower sides. Here there are some marks, but that is not a problem. You cannot see them when it's completed. These are the Hull details. Everything is very crisp. I cannot describe you how the parts are detailed here, only I am leaving it for you to look closely. Perfect. This is a very important tank for the English military and the tank development. That's why I have showed you the Challenger 2. That's why I think you should buy this kit and make. This is the running gear. Oops. Okay. Running gear is excellent. Look at these link by link tracks. Very clean and connected to the sprue with only two sides with small parts. It will be very easy to cut. There is very small bolt details on these parts. Very good. Well, small bolt details are excellent. There's a very small decal sheet from Tamiya for a British version and a Russian version. Decal sheet is a little bit thick. You should have to use a setter flint for the sheets for the version, Russian version and English version. That's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.